Test, test, test. This is take one, everybody. Hold on here. Let's smack 2 copies of Minority Report together. Here we go. Okay.
And I've started my recording, too.
All right, so here we go. I'll just kick it off, and off we go. Hi, everybody. Oh.
Let me turn that off.
That was perfect timing. Hi there. I'm Scott Johnson.
And I'm Brian Ibbett.
And this is the Morning Stream Patreon page. Welcome, everybody. But more importantly, welcome, Brian. Thanks for hanging out with me for this little video talking about the Patreon.
Dude, my pleasure. You know, we don't get enough time to talk and hang out together day after day, do we?
Exactly. But don't we, though? And listen, the Patreon is interesting because when I first heard the word, I thought it was a transforming robot. But I was wrong. The Patreon is not a giant transforming killer robot. It's a way for fans to help us. And here's the deal. You've been asking for a very long time. In the 3 years of this show, you've been asking for more ways to support us. And you've done what you've canned. But there's more you can do. And that means you can come to this page and you can throw us a little extra cash. You feel like that's a pretty good idea?
I think it's a great idea. A lot of people are always emailing us and saying, hey, how can I help support the show? We love the show. We want to make sure that it keeps going forever and ever and ever. And this is a great way to do it. This is the way to do it.
Yeah, and ever is a very long time. And we'd like to keep it going for that long. Here's the trick. We have sponsors, and they're great, and we love them. But it isn't enough sometimes for the kind of production schedule we keep up on this show. 4 days a week. It's a huge amount of time, effort, and expense. Way more than people actually know. We don't talk about it a lot because that's not the point. We don't want people to be bogged down with the business end of how this thing works. We just want to give you an awesome show.
Let us weigh that on our shoulders. We'll take care of the back end, the finances. You just sit back and let it caress your ear holes.
Let us lug that giant monkey frame on our shoulders and deal with it. So it's really this simple. There are ways that you can even buy us out of having to do ads at some point. You can see the different options over here, wherever I'm pointing, down, up, wherever it's all at. You can read the different ways that you can benefit from this, the kinds of goals we have in the future if we can get to certain amounts. But mostly, we want to give you what you've been asking for, a way to help the show, a way to help it grow, and a way to help Brian and I do this every day. And we love it. We love doing it, but we don't ever want to stop. This will help us not ever stop.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget, I mean, one of the options on here is a fifth show a week, which you guys have been demanding.
Yeah.
A way to do a fifth show. So, and it's even kind of a little gift to those maybe on the other side of the world who don't listen to the morning stream during their mornings.
Yeah, and if you're here and you're here to support us and you're here to do it today, you have our undying thanks. And I promise you that if you can help us out in this way, TMS will just get better and it'll never go away. So help us do that, won't you? I guess I can't promise absolute perpetuity. Because at some point you and I kick off and we're off this mortal coil.
No, we'll be replaced by robots or clones.
Okay,
we've
fine.
got that's one of the things we're working on, and we weren't supposed to talk about that at the TMS Labs.
Who's going to fund the robot clones, if not the Patreon followers and helpers and supporters? So thank you guys again for being here. Read up on all the little stuff we have going on because I think you're going to find packages you like and things that you want to help us work toward. Tell your friends, and let's get this thing happening. Thanks again for being here. Brian, thanks for hanging out with me.
Thank you, Scott Johnson.
And thank all of you listening. We'll see you next week for a whole new set of episodes. It's a stupid ending.